Coming up next, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection. The unspoken bond that yields victory. The NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enavia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan along with... And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing. Thing is written in stone.
Here we go. Here's Davison. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Baseline J, and it's good for two.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. To the inside. Lays it up and picks it in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
To the middle, stolen. And they're pushing it up. And he goes in for the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Outside, Green. Out to Barrett. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start for them.
Gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Tim, you think about rim-running centers, Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. To the paint. And Jones slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And the shot goes in. He has 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Davison. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look here at the visitors. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Terrell. Garrett covering. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Davison. On the wing, Green. The 8-footer. And Jones pulls it down. There's the drive. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Barrett. Green drives in. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Down low. Kicks it out to Jones. Fires from 14. Connects. The jumper drops.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Pass to Barrett. Outside, Green. Barrett setting a pick for Green. Now, here's Barrett. He's tightly guarded. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Here's Terrell. .152 left to play in the first. He gets it in there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Inside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's the lob to the hoop. They swipe it. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back to you guys.
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the inside, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Davison. inside. Off target at the rim. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up by 3. And we'll get the second. We welcome you back to Noche Latino. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Terrell. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
To the middle. It's tipped. Pass to Green. Nails the baby hook.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Thing has been sensational. 75% for the game. Off the run. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Count the basket. He's got 6.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
He takes it in. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And with a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. On Friday, then on Sunday.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the lights out in this one, 77%. Inside, intercepted. To the paint. Here's Springer. Got a piece of it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for him.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
Gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Back to Green. No good on the shot. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Good on the shot.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. The visitors with the ball. Here's Davison. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Good on both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Pass to Terrell. And here's Jones. Good on the triple. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Now at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
To the inside. It's tipped. Here's Congour, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
1:41 left in the second quarter. Connects from 3-point range. He has 6.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Jones, the pass to Terrell. Back to Jones. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Barrett. 51 seconds left in the first half. Down low. Here's Davison. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Outside, Jones. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Pass to Springer. Back to Barrett with 1 on the clock, and it's good on the way out. Barrett's got 7, and we've reached halftime in this one. They're up by 9. Now we've got a moment. Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime, and we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
And thank you for...
This game's working out like I thought it would. They're the better team. Now it's a matter of staying focused and finishing the job.
I'm sure that... Okay, and that concludes half...
Left in this one. mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Kicks it out to Jones. Buries it from three-point range. 12 points for him.
If he gets that kind of space on the perimeter, you know it's going in.
Here's Green driving in, and Jones sends it back. To the middle, it's deflected, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Here's Condor, and he makes good on the way up.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Green in the post. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Back to Jones. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Does not score for only the 2nd time in 7 shots this game. Pass to Davison. On the wing, Green. Outside, Barrett. Now, here's Green. Here's Davison. He's got 8. Back to Green. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Outside, Barrett. Here's Davison. Pass to Green. To the inside. It's stolen by Jones. Driving inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Green and Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Here's a quick shot.
Yeah, the
defense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And he gets it to go from the high post. Jones has got 14 points for the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Green. With the drive. That one good for 2. He's got 12.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Springer. Here's Barrett. There's the 3. Springer, good. Springer's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Terrell. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's stolen. Here's Terrell. To the paint. Springer pulls it in.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Out of the miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
And that one falls for Barrett. And so Barrett nails both of them.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
There's a good screen. Outside, Jones. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Barrett covering. Count it.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Davison. Here's Springer. It's good from long range. Springer's got 6 here in this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And that one good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Pass to Barrett. To the right side. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Took him no time at all on that one. Jones has got 16.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Inside, here's Barrett. Here's Davison. Can't get it to fall. Second left, and he nails the jumper. 14 points for him.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
And right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept...
Oh, he sledgehammered it in!
Climb that ladder!
It's too much. It's just too much.
His teammates are falling all over each other. Look at him.
I can't believe he tried that in game.
It's blocked. Back to Green. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Terrell. Sinks the triple. Terrell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
To the inside. Six to shoot. Beyond the arc. No good that time. Being a magnificent 69% in this game. Over to the wing. Outside, Green. That one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Releases from 15. Yep, that one goes in there.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
And at this stage of the game, you've got to take that. If the mid-range jumper is there, go ahead and knock it down.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. That's tipped. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Green. And they're on the break. Makes it off the glass.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And it's why every team in this league now looks to run. The numbers say you have an advantage.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Terrell. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. A shot off that time. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. It's deflected. Good on the three-point shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Jones. Now Green. Here's Davison. Now Green. Another shot. He puts in the J.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And it's denied. 1:44 left in the game. Good. Lays it right in there.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Here's Davison. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2. Boom.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 8.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
On the wing, Green. And that's in there.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Guarded by Green. Strong move off the glass. Six-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Davison. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Not gonna go.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
It's good. And that's an intentional foul.
Number 4, third personal foul, Second team foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 7, first personal foul, third team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
There's still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
A deep three. Barrett rips down the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Anthony, it was a great team victory tonight. What satisfied you most about this win?
We just play hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking. And, guys made the right plays. And that's what we've been doing all night, all season. And I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Selfless basketball is a beautiful thing, guys.